Hello and welcome back to Ricky Ventures. Today we are back out at the Hart Pond and we're going to hook up the battery boxes back up to the cameras. You guys remember from last time we took the battery boxes back with us, so I'm going to hook this one back up to the camera here at the Hart Pond. I did charge them all up at the house. I forget how much they had in them as far as power wise. I think they were probably about half empty, but I put them on the battery charger. I charged them all back up. They all have 13 volts in them now. And so we're going to hook this one back up here at the Hart Pond. I don't have another battery box for this one that's at the intersection stand, so we'll just put this back at the intersection stand for now. I do plan on making another battery box for this camera at the intersection stand. In the future, I'll make another one just like this one, I think. I've got another battery like the one that's in this one, although the battery doesn't seem to be in a very good state of charge. I charged it all the way up, and when I checked it after it set for a day, it only had 12 volts in it. So I'll probably give it a try, see how it works. Otherwise, these battery boxes out here in the wintertime have been great. Like, they lasted all winter. They did not run out of power, which was what I was hoping could happen. And so now my plan will be to only have to change these, once a year. I'll come out here in the beginning of spring like now. I'll pull the boxes, I'll charge them all the way up, make sure they're fully charged. And then right before winter starts to set in, or probably right before hunting season, I'll pull them again, charge them, and put them back out here. And they should last all winter long like they did this year. This one's actually got this solar panel on it here too, which I guess I could set up to see if it'll catch some sun, but it's just really a lot of trees in here and so forth, so I'm not sure how much sun it's gonna catch. And this is the one I'm going to put out in the North Basswood. So here at the Hart Pond, I'm going to hook this one up real quick, and then we will go to the intersection stand and put that camera back and turn it on. And then finally we will make it out to the North Basswood, where we'll put this back on that camera there. It's only been a week since I've been out here last time when I pulled the cards off of these, so I don't think there's a whole lot on this camera. But I'm going to go ahead and pull the card too off of this one, and we will pull the card off of the one in the North Basswoods. So if there's, again, anything exciting, I'll put it at the end of this video. I don't know if there's going to be, though, guys, because it's only been a week, and so I don't know how much stuff has actually been, walking by through this path here. This is a main path where things like to come through. They walk right through here, and they end up, going that direction usually. But let's take the card out of that, and then we'll hook the battery box up to it real quick. This is one of the newer cameras that I bought last year. I did a video on this camera. I'll put a link to it up above. These are Browning cameras. All the cameras I use are Browning cameras, but these are worked out pretty well so far. So I'm going to take the card out of that. I'm going to put this new card in here. We're going to make sure everything is deleted off of here. Make sure there's no videos on it or anything. That's good. I'm going to grab this battery box and put it back here. This is the homemade one. I've got a video on this too. I'll put a link up here. You guys can see where I made this. Pretty easy to do. So I'm going to set that back there. Plug that into there. That's good to go. All right, so let's go back and put the intersection stand camera up, and then we'll go to the North Basswood and put a new card in that battery box on it, and I think we'll be done for the day. So here's where they put the intersection camera. There's a ruffed grouse right there, guys. Did you see that? You guys can see it kind of running back there, maybe? Just scared that ruffed grouse off. It's a pretty good size ruffed grouse, actually. Let's make sure this is turned on. It says 0. There's another ruffed grouse right here, guys. You guys can't see it, but there's one right there walking. Make sure I turn that on. I was distracted by the bird. All right, that's going. Well, the ruffled grouse are back here. Let's see if we can see it here real quick, if we don't scare it off. It's right around the corner here. Where did it go? It must have scurried off. It was right there. All right, we're gonna head that direction to check out, or we're gonna head that direction to put the battery box at the North Basswood. All right, here's where the last camera is here in the North Basswood. Hook it back up here real quick. Make sure this one's turned on and yeah, everything's been deleted off of it. This one I like to wrap it around. It doesn't seem like the connection into the camera stays on as well. So I like to wrap this one around before I plug it into the camera itself. All right, so that one's set up. You know, the other thing I haven't seen out here yet is no evidence of bears yet. They should be waking up about this time of year and start roaming around, so we should start catching them on cameras here, you know, I would think here pretty soon. They usually start showing up back here first usually, and then I see them, you know, further or closer to the house after that, but nothing yet. Hopefully we'll start seeing them on cameras soon. I did apply for a bear permit this year, so maybe I get a bear permit. We'll see. So back here is where we're going to set up that other stand. And I'm thinking to put it like, I think right next to these trees. I know it's going to be kind of weird being right out in the open, but you know, if I set it right next to these trees, and then I might wrap it with camouflage on the bottom of it to kind of just blend it in with the trees a little bit. But this is probably going to be the best spot for it. If I put it here, then I'll be able to see down that way. I'll be able to see down this lane, and I'll be able to see down that lane as well. But that's what I'm thinking. This is probably the best spot. Otherwise, I won't be able to see down all the lanes. Why don't you guys tell me down below in the comments what you think? Like, you know, what should I do? I think it's the only place I can really put it. Put it there and then wrap it with camouflage. I think that's probably the only option I've really got. Let me know down below what you guys think. And give me some thumbs up for this video, and we will see you guys in the next one.